Last fall, we cleared out a huge section of our yard in the house we had just bought. We shoveled everything out and turned the entire area over. Now it's spring, and that section is mostly clear, but I'm out here again, pulling the same darn plant because it keeps coming back. And if I leave it, it won't stay. It will just keep spreading. This is just how some plants grow. They don't just grow once. They reestablish, they spread, they propagate. And in Florida, that happens really fast. This video will open a 2-part series on Florida's invasive plant species. And at the end of this video, I'll show you the most common species we see here in Florida so you can start identifying them. The one I'm currently dealing with in my yard is the mother of thousands. It has 1,000 seeds on every leaf that just goes everywhere. And although it is not on the typical invasive species list for Florida, it is still wreaking havoc on my yard. So we removed it in the fall, completely, root and stem. Or so we thought. And now, in the spring, it's back again, popping up all over the yard, roots and seeds that we missed, despite our very best efforts. And once they're there, the cycle, it just keeps going. And it's not just that one species that's the problem. If you're in Florida, like me, there are many plants that have traveled here that behave like this. Our warm climate and lack of cold weather are perfect for opportunistic plants. They aren't always noticeable at first, but they become very consistent over time. So here are the 7 you're most likely to see here in the state of Florida. Air potato vine. Fast-growing vine drops bulbs that will continue to spread. Brazilian pepper tree. Looks like a normal tree, but expands aggressively and drowns out our mangroves. Caesar weed shows up easily, especially in disturbed soil. Lantana, certain types, are bright flowers, but they spread way beyond where they are planted. Mexican petunia, planted intentionally, but then this plant moves underground. Coral acinia, low growing, fills in shaded areas steadily. And Wedelia, used as ground cover, but just keeps spreading once it gets established. None of these are bad plants. They're just really, really effective at surviving. Many of these species are absolutely beautiful or even beneficial to us. However, they harm our native ecosystems by just outcompeting and outperforming them. So if we bring one home, we need to be responsible. Keep them contained. Use pots. Do not put these in the ground because a lot of times once they root, it's very hard to get them back under control. Watch how they're propagating. Make sure you understand the plants you introduce to your ecosystem. Remove any seeds or offshoots before they establish elsewhere. Because once they get in your yard or your neighbor's yard, you're not just planting something, you're managing it. And if you don't stay on top of it, you end up right back out there over and over again. And that's where I'm at now. I am fighting the good fight, waiting for what has already been sown to show itself. In next Friday's video, part 2 on invasive species, I'll go into what actually works to interrupt this cycle of propagation. Because removal isn't just about pulling up what you can see. So if you've had something like this in your yard, tell me what it is below in the comments. Love y'all, and I'll see you in part 2.